Renee. Hey, Meredith. Hey, Mallory. I'm gonna grab my apron. One of them. I got one line right here. See if I can keep my shirt. I may be in pajamas, but I want to keep them clean. Hey, Karen. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Rita. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm so glad it's Friday. I know. Y'all are like, yeah, she's always glad it's Friday. Yes, I am flipping glad. So glad. So glad. Hey, Renee. Hey, Jennifer over on YouTube. Hey, Connie. Hey, Shirley. Shirley with the southern accent. So sweet Shirley. She could be mean. Shirley's got the most adorable southern accent. She's like Amy Gaskin that way. She could be like super, super mean. She could say something super, super mean and still sound super sweet. All right. It's got to be hard to want to be mean and can't be mean because y'all over here sound all so sweet. I could too, Sarah. I could. We should ask her to do that. Maybe once a day. You're right, Caitlin. This week was 500. It was actually about 563 days long. One of those weeks where it just was like, wait, it's only Monday. Haven't I woken up like 16 times already this week? It's, whew. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Teresa, over on the YouTube. All right, so this is what I'm doing this morning. I'm going to make a chocolate raspberry quinoa. I know the title says quinoa with something in it because I didn't know I was going to make chocolate raspberry until about 5 seconds ago. I looked over at my raspberries and I thought, I could make chocolate raspberry quinoa. Need to enjoy that retirement, girl. What are you over here begging for? Huh? You want quinoa? Do you want a piece of quinoa? I don't think you're gonna... You missed it. It's this little speck on my finger. Bassy, it's up here. He's a beggar this morning. I fed you, right? Yes, I know I did. Forget it, Tracy. He's not getting any PB. All right, I'm gonna do 3/4 cup of quinoa. This has been in my fridge for the week. I've been munching off it. I have the tricolor and mine is sprouted because I'm fancy. You guys, I'm not giving the dog any. He's like rallying around me. I know what they're saying, Mama. I know what they're saying. He's just gonna walk to this side. He will get it tonight. He will get a treat. He always gets a treat of some sort in the evening, don't you, boo? Oh, that stinks. All right, I'm going to put 3/4 cup of cauli rice. Why? I don't know. Smells horrible. Smells like a bathroom at a truck stop. That'll make you want breakfast. Ugh. God, you want a bite of the truck stop bathroom? You like that? You'll like any. You'll eat anything. He had a little bit of kefir yesterday, just a little bit. Poor dog. His stomach was rolling all day long. And let me just tell you, I didn't have to blame the dog. It was taking care of itself. Holy Hannah. I have to take one of my kids to pick up something she bought on Facebook, Mark. Your kids at a pickup time for 8 a.m.? What on earth? That is crazy. All right, I'm just going to warm the quinoa up. I'm not really cooking this because my cauli rice just came out of the microwave and it's all steamed. Really turns you on to the idea of quinoa, doesn't it, Jessica? Quinoa doesn't stink, but it's that, oh man. Quinoa with a side-out bathroom. Yum, that's what I should name it. I'm just going to add a little bit of almond milk. I don't know. Just enough to Wetting. Is that a word? Wetting. I'm gonna wetten it. Hey, Vicky Dodson. I just want to warm it through with my cauli rice. I'm gonna add some stuff to it. Let's see. I might need a little more milk than that. Cauli rice smells terrible. So Shirley, I use my Instant Pot, but do you have an Instant Pot? I can't remember. How do you tell, right, Rita? How do you tell when cauliflower's been in the fridge too long? Still stinks. We don't use that word on my page, Meredith. So I put my quinoa, whatever I'm using for quinoa, I do 1.5 times more liquid in my Instant Pot. So if it's a cup of quinoa, I do 1.5 cups of liquid. If it's 2 cups of quinoa, I do 3 cups of liquid. If it's 5 cups of quinoa, then that's way too much. So I don't do it at all. But if you don't have an Instant Pot, there's instructions right on the back, and it's really easy. You pour it in, you put the water above it, you put your finger down in the top, and the water needs to come to your knuckle deep. And then you just put it on medium and let it simmer for like 15 minutes. And then you walk away and let it fluff. It's really easy. My mom does it on the stovetop because she bought an Instant Pot once and then gave it away because she was like, that thing has too many buttons. There's too many buttons. That's why she gave me the air fryer I had before this one. She's like, there's just so many buttons. There's knobs and the knobs don't do what I want them to, and I have to hit all these buttons. So I bought one that's just knobs. That's what she said. She sounded just like that. You can rinse it first, Shirley. It's a good idea, especially if you don't buy pre-rinsed. I buy pre-rinsed, and I don't rinse it. But you should buy pre-rinsed. They're doing wonderful, Sarah. Sherry, why? The Instant Pot, you guys, if you use it for nothing more than these 4 things, if you use it for nothing more than boiled eggs, it is worth every penny. Because you boil, it doesn't matter how fresh or old the egg is. You boil an egg in there, and when you take it out, you squeeze it, and the egg pops literally pops out of the shell. Just like that, okay? Bloop. So easy. But I use it for the main things I use it for is I cook my quinoa. I cook lentils because it cooks lentils in like 8 minutes perfectly. I put my lentils in, I put a can of tomato sauce and some broth. Cook it, amazing, okay? Comes out perfect every time. Chicken breast, I throw all my frozen, hard as a rock chicken breast into my Instant Pot, 1.5 cups or 2 cups of water, 20 minutes, done. Take it out, use the mixer, shreds it up. But you can use it to make soups and a ton of stuff. But if all you ever use it for is boiled eggs, it's worth it. All right, let's put some stuff in there. Look, I got some new stuff from No Sugar Allowed. And guess who is the newest No Sugar Allowed? What's the word? Affiliate? That would be me. I will have a promo code for you very soon because I am now associated with No Sugar Allowed. And they're an amazing company. The owner is super cool. All right, I'm going to put I don't know, 1.5 tablespoons, I guess. I don't know. Putting some cocoa in there. Put what you want. Just put a glob. Yes, Sarah, I'm taking the world over, both with amazing no sugar added bag mixes and hair dryers, because I will have a video coming very soon for a paid sponsorship from Brush X. I did my hair with the Brush X this morning. See this? His cookbook is amazing. Yes, Cheryl. I love his philosophy. He uses very little ingredients that are not totally on plan. This one. 100%. These brownies, look at that. Look at those brownies. I need to make these this weekend. Mary Malone, why are you still in bed? I need to put this down on low. I need to add a little more milk because it's getting too thick. Watch KJ as she makes 62 gallons of quinoa because she kept adding almond milk and it got bigger and bigger and bigger. I need to put sweetener in there, but first I need to run my face. This look, almond flour, cocoa powder, baking soda, cream of tartar spices, psyllium husk, pink Himalayan salt. Totally on plan. This is the only one that I have found that has one off-plan ingredient, and I'm going to eat it anyway because it's only in the chocolate chips and there is a little bit of maltitol. And the reason I say I'm going to eat it anyway is because to me it's no different than a Russell Stover's that people eat that's a personal choice, and it has a little bit of maltitol in it. It's not going to spike my blood sugar. It's not going to cause sugar cravings, none of that. That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to do it. All right. It is on my plan. You guys, I've been up since 4:30. Get out of bed. All right, let's do a couple tablespoons of the old gentle. Do I have any raspberry extract? Is that a thing? Yes. Use metal spoons in your nonstick pans. It's the way to go. I do have raspberry. What do you know? Who knew? So a bag of this stuff, most of it costs about $8 to $10, somewhere in there. Which, yes, okay, I get that. Duncan Hines is 99 cents. It will be ready hopefully today, Sarah. Duncan Hines, yes, it's 89 cents. Duncan Hines spikes your blood sugar, makes you feel like crap, keeps you sugar addicted, all that jazz. So if you spend $8 to $9 on this bag and don't let anybody else in your house eat it, you can eat dessert all week for $8 to $9. It's worth it. Okay? It's worth it. Because that doesn't come with addiction and cancer and diabetes. You don't get those for free with this. With this, you get health for free. So you're either going to pay for your health up front or you're going to pay for insulin. Let's put half a teaspoon. That's my thing. When people say it's way too expensive to eat Trim Healthy Mama, it's way too expensive to eat healthy. Listen to me. Listen to me right now. I was at the pre-diabetic stage. I was eating the cheap stuff and the expensive stuff because I ate out all the time. But I was eating the cheap stuff all the time, okay? And I also was on 3 medications that I am no longer on. I was pre-diabetic. I paid a ridiculous amount of money for lab result, for constantly going to the labs because I had to be checked because my A1C was hovering around diabetic. The money that I spent on labs, on pantoprazole, on hydrochlorothiazide, and on my other med that I'm not going to tell you what it was because it was for my crazy. My sugar crazy. My sugar crazy is gone, okay? When I got rid of those, that was $30 a month. $30 a month, okay? Don't tell me $10 to avoid all that stuff is not worth it, because it is, okay? Vegetables cost more than a cheap pizza in the freezer section. Worth it, because you're not turning around and spending all that money at the doctor. That's right. No, you don't want to be taking shots and pills, okay? There, I have said my piece. Let's taste this, shall we? I do natural release for like 5 minutes, Jennifer. Sherry, see? Absolutely. Girl, are you still on Byetta? $1,200 a month. That doesn't even make sense. What is wrong with our healthcare system? That doesn't even make sense. $1,200 a month for a medication. Give me, that is just absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. As long as meds are $1,200 a month and McDonald's has a dollar menu, nothing in this world is going to change. They need to make cheeseburgers and chicken nuggets at McDonald's $1,200 and make the medicine, I don't know, just crazy. What is it missing? It's missing something. A little bit of super sweet. I think it needs more sweetener. It is one of my soapbox topics to Sarah, and you know why? Because I've seen the light. Because for a long, yes, Andrea, thank you. That's also what it's missing is salt. For a long time, I had the attitude of I was going to live off cheap stuff. What I felt was cheap stuff. Yes, thank you, Tracy, protein powder. I really don't need any protein powder with this, actually. I could put Creamy Dreamy in here to make it creamier and more full of protein, but quinoa on its own is a full protein profile. I don't need to add protein. There's plenty of protein in my quinoa. And I have a trimmy, which has a little protein in it, and I'm going to pour a little bit of this magical concoction that looks horribly disgusting because it's separated. I am going to have that on my quinoa. So I've got plenty of protein. Oh, maybe I'll add a little. Anyway, just a wee bit. All right, chocolate, raspberry quinoa. Yes, girl. Ooh, that smells good. That's good. Oh, that sweetener. That's just what it needed. All right. What was I gonna do? I had, oh, Creamy Dreamy. Duh. It's not out here. It's in here. Don't be looking at my droopy drawers. My stretchy droopy pants. They get a little, they're nice and snug when I put them on, and then they look like this when I wake up. My husband loves it when I wear these. It's like, why do you wear those pants? I hope you didn't wear those on camera this morning. What are you afraid of me embarrassing you at this point? I don't think it's gonna happen. I think we're way past that. Oh, just a tablespoon of a little Creamy Dreamy. Both because it's creamy and because it's dreamy. Not because I need any extra protein in this, but because I like the Creamy Dreamy. What are we having for meals later today? Ooh, peasant soup. I didn't have it yesterday and I kind of missed it because I've eaten it all week and it's good. The more I eat it, the more I like it. A berry bowl for snack. That's becoming my new favorite thing to snack on in the afternoon. I'm obsessed with blueberries right now. Over the top. Do you know that when you, listen to me, listen. If you 100% ditch your sugar, I get it, okay? I get it. There's grace. I get it. There is grace when you go off plan. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. Grace can so easily, when it comes to food grace, can be so easily abused. Any grace can be abused, okay? Yes, listen, Linda. There's some woman out there named Linda going, what did I do? Not directed at you, Linda. The other Linda. What was I even saying? Oh, there is grace, okay? But I'm telling you right now, if you are not 100% on plan, if you are still like, you know what, the family's going out to pizza, I'm just going to go ahead and have the pizza tonight instead of taking the toppings off and putting in a tortilla, because who wants to do that? I'm not going to do that tonight. Or you're at work and you're like, oh, I'm hungry, I'm snacky, I'm stressed, whatever, I'm going to eat from that candy bowl that's sitting on the edge. I'm going to grab a couple pieces of candy, and then you're going to walk by and grab a couple more. Before you know it, you've eaten 2 to 3 whole candy bars because you've been snacking on the candy bowl all night. Or whatever. You're dripping yourself little bits of sugar, okay? Little bits. Even if it's in things like a slice of white bread. You know what? I need a sandwich. I'm in a hurry. The sprouted bread is in the freezer. It's frozen. I don't have time to do that. I need something quick. And I don't feel like a tortilla today. So I'm just going to grab a slice of this white bread and slap some whatever in it. And I'm going to eat this because I'm in a hurry. And it's not sugar. It's just bread. Yeah, girl. Okay? It's sugar. If you're giving yourself little bits of sugar, you might as well be holding a line of cocaine under a crack addict's nose. I'm not kidding you. That is how addictive. Studies have shown that sugar is more addictive than cocaine and heroin. Okay? And you see the impacts of cocaine and heroin on people. The only difference is, in our society, sugar is acceptable. It's something that we're like, oh, I gotta have my sugar. I gotta have my cake. I gotta have my treats. I gotta have this. I gotta have that. No, you don't gotta have none of it. Okay? I've had it. You don't need it. You get rid of it. And the things in your life that you were like, blueberries, I guess I'll have some blueberries because they're good for me, become, oh my God, I want blueberries. I'm not kidding you. My afternoon snack yesterday was a bowl of blueberries. And I sat there popping those things. I was like, these are like eating stupid sweet tarts. They were like candy. And every one I put in my mouth, I had gratitude for, because in the past, it was just a blueberry. And now it is my candy. I don't have to feel bad about grabbing a handful of berries and popping them in my mouth. When you get rid of that other stuff, this tastes better. So if you're thinking to yourself, oh, I just can't give up the sweets. You can. You just need to do it. Put those big girl pants on. Get up. Put them up. Go out. And do it. Do it. I'm telling you. 100% on plan is life changing. That's all I have to say about that. Actually, it's not, but I'll shut up. All right. Chocolate raspberry quinoa. Need some raspberries. I have no added fat. I have a tiny bit in my trimmy, but you want a berry. Oh! He is so bad at catching berries. This is an E, so I don't have to limit my berries to a cup. I'm probably gonna, because that's a big old bowl. All right. Our oldest picked a plum, tried a plum all on his own the other day. He ate half of it. He's trying more fruits and veggies. That's amazing, Sarah. I have not done well in that area. I have been struggled. I wish that I had been more proactive with Marin when she was little. And I work on her. Hey, look, I have ashwagandha. I bought ashwagandha. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. Let's see. 4 grams of fat and 26 chips. What? I'm going to count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Plus 3 for good measure. That's my added fat. A little chocolatey chocolate. White chocolate. Because that was the first thing I grabbed. There we go. Look at that. Yummy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot my kefir. It's going to be ugly once I put a kefir on there. It's going to get ugly. It's pretty right now. So everything that's in my bowl. I took a cup. Nope. I cooked a bag of cauliflower rice in the microwave. So in my bag, in my bowl, in my pot, I put 3/4 cup of quinoa that was already cooked. I put 3/4 cup of cauliflower that was cooked. I put, ooh, that's melting. I put 2 tablespoons of gentle sweet and a teaspoon of super sweet. tablespoon and a half of cocoa, and a half a teaspoon of raspberry extract, and probably 3/4 cup of almond milk. Stirred it in, warmed it through, topped it with raspberries and some chocolate chips. I better, you're right, Molly. I should take a picture while it's still attractive. Got to document everything. Listen, document your meals, because then you'll be scrolling through your phone and be like, oh, remember that time I made chocolate raspberry quinoa? I'd forgotten about that. It was so good. Remember that? That's what you do. Document it. Plus, when somebody goes, oh my word, look how much weight you've lost. You look so healthy. Your skin is glowing. You can be like, I ate this. Okay. I ate the rice at a Mexican restaurant last night. Woke up with sinus stuffiness because, yep. And it's probably, white rice is on plan in small amounts, but I bet there's some stuff in there that is not so good. I bet they added some stuff. But white rice, it does cause a lot of inflammation. Absolutely. Ashwagandha is good for anxiety. What? I didn't know that. A little kefir keef. I'm eating fermented veg or kefir with every single meal right now because I'm on this right here, and I better take it right now while I'm thinking about it. I'm on this doxycycline, and it's rugged. It's good stuff. And let me just tell you, it's killing some things in my gut. So I'm trying to keep my gut healthy and alive with with fermented foods. All right, you guys, I love you all. Thanks for joining me this morning. That's right. And it doesn't have to be green. It can be white because I have almost a whole cup of veg in here. This is a beautiful meal. Except kefir always comes out looking gross when I pour it on top. Chunky. You guys, yesterday I had stuffed baked potatoes for lunch, and for the topping I put that crumbly kefir cheese that I made yesterday. Girl, that was so good. Having cheese on an E, you want to make yourself some kefir, okay? If you didn't join my kefir class, with the marvelous Mary Malone, it is still available for purchase, and you can purchase it on my website for $29. Just go to Purchase Past Classes, and you can purchase it there and learn how to make your own ferments. And I'm going to upload an extra, if you did join that class, we're going to upload an extra few documents today for you that have some recipes on them. If you are interested in doing a fuel cycle, I am starting a fuel cycle with my fam over in Flames. Not my fam like my fam here, but like my Flames fam, like my coaching fam. My family is not doing a fuel cycle. They would rather die than do a fuel cycle. Okay. So over in Flames, every time I say in Flames, I start laughing at the name that I chose. I am doing a fuel cycle starting on Sunday, and I have menus available. You can use menus off the membership site. You can write your own menu, whatever. But we're going to do it together, because doing things like that together with a group of ladies supporting you and talking through our struggles together, big deal. Makes a big change when you have people to help you through it. In my Flames group, we have a Marco Polo going for anybody is available for anybody who is in my Flames group. That is just a friendship space. And I'm telling you, there's some friendships being built over there. Women pray for each other. It's an amazing thing when you see women come together and hold up another woman who's going through a trial. It's just amazing. It's amazing. 1 week, Andrea, we are doing a 1 week fuel cycle next week. And then, so if anybody wants to sign up for that, you can sign up and cancel the week after. It will give you 1 month access to my group, or you can stay, whatever you want. And then coming in April is going to be, coming in May is Melt Away May. We're going to focus all on metabolism and stubborn loss, and I can't wait. Sherry, you need to come join us on Zoom, woman. We have so much fun. We have so much fun. All right, you guys, I love you all. Have a blessed day. Be good. Don't be eating off plan on Friday. There's no reason to go off plan on a stupid Friday. It's Friday. You've got plenty of options for on-plan treats, okay? There's no reason to go off plan just because it's Friday. Because guess what? It's just going to be Friday next Friday. And it's just going to be Friday the Friday after that. And it's just going to be Friday the Friday after that. And if you go off plan every Friday just because it's Friday, you're going to go off 52 times a year. Who needs it? All right, you guys, I love you all. Have a blessed day, and I will see you back tomorrow morning. Bye.